Hey guys, DiehlGames here, back with a tutorial on how I render my videos in Windows Movie Maker. So you can see I have Windows Live Movie Maker open here, and you can download this for free. Just search Windows Live Movie Maker in Google, and it should be one of the first things that comes up from the MSDN Download Center. Alright, so you can see we have this interface here. Now, one thing to note is that I believe you have to go to Project and set your file to widescreen, because by default it's going to be in standard 4:3. You want widescreen 16:9 for YouTube, so make sure you have that set up. And then what you want to do is go home, browse for videos and photos. Let's go ahead and take this file here of me and the Cruda in the DiehlGames server. 34 seconds, that won't take long to render at all. Let's just go ahead and cut it down to like 5 seconds. Alright. So what we're going to do now is go to Edit, Set Endpoint, and it's pretty easy to add your intro or whatever you want to add here. All you have to do is go here and add your intro. There you go, and you can drag that to the front of your video and you're pretty much good to go. Do what other editing you need to do here. So you can add animations like transitioning between your intro and your actual video. Visual effects, which is kind of cool. You've got all this stuff here to choose from. I obviously never apply any of that because it's not necessary. Okay, let's see. So you can also adjust this here if you have a large screen and you like to have a lot of room to view the video in. I'm in 1080p, so this window right here is actually, it's pretty big. It's a good view size for YouTube. It helps you get a feel of how the actual video is going to look. Then you have some other options here. You can speed up the video, which is what you would want to do for speed builds. And then if you were doing a speed build, you would also want to cut the volume down over here, all the way to 0. So we're not going to do that. You can trim your video and trim out specific sections. You can set it to start at a given point or set it to end at a given point. Pretty nice features built into this free program. So for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Save Movie thing in the Home tab. Go to the drop-down menu and click Create Custom Setting. Now here, what you want to do is you're going to want to pick a setting that's already there. So we're going to use YouTube, just because I already have that, and name it to YouTube as well. Or what you're doing is, if you're creating it for the first time, you're going to want to do for high definition display, change the name to YouTube or whatever you want it to be. So I'll do YouTube HD2. So you're going to want to set your resolution for 720p to 1280 by 720. That's HD 720p, as many of you know it on YouTube. And there's also 1920 by 1080, which is full HD, that's 1080p. Then if you want standard definition, you can choose 854 by 480, and that's 480p. And then I believe there's also 540 by 360, and I'm not sure what 240p is. So we're just going to go with 1280 by 720. So that's your resolution. Now, since we're using 1280 by 720, we're going to want a bit rate for Minecraft of about 12,000 kilobits per second, and you want a frame rate of 30. Your audio format should be 128 kilobits per second and then 44.1 kilohertz stereo. That's your audio format, and 86.75 megabytes per minute of video. That's not bad. And that's what you would save it as if you wanted HD. So for my settings, I use 480p, and as you can see here, I have 854 by 480 pixels, and a bitrate of 4500. And you could, I would change that between 4500 and about 6000 to get you a good quality video. Frame rate at 30, 128 kilobits per second, and 44.1 kilohertz stereo. So to render your video, what you have to do is go to Save Movie. You don't want to go over to here and save project. You actually have to save project, then click your custom setting that you've created, and then do the name of your file and wherever you want it to be, and that will save it as a WMV file. My computer is really fast and I have a great graphics card, so this won't take long at all. Okay, so now when that's done, all you have to do is open up your videos folder wherever you saved it. And that's the temporary file that it created right there. It'll be done in just a second. Okay, so there you can see I have my blah file, and I can play that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, and you can now see the quality is fairly good. Everything is looking nice. And you're good to go. So, I hope you guys enjoyed and got something out of this. See you guys later. DiehlGames, signing.